Hello and welcome back to our Wanua campaign. So, in between episodes somebody said, your primary heir's children aren't of your dynasty, to which I went, of course they are. You obviously just haven't watched to the end of the video, they're obviously of my dynasty. And then I realised that they were talking about our new character. In which case they're 100% correct, this person is not of my dynasty. This is really bad. The reason is because for some reason they decided to matrilineally marry him to her. Now I'm assuming the reason why the AI was okay with this is because it was her who made the decision, and her children were already not of her dynasty, so it didn't matter that they weren't marrying correctly, right? It didn't matter that they were marrying matrilineally. Now that is a big problem for us. I don't entirely know what we're going to do about it. Anyway, also, between episodes, somebody let me know what happened with this lifestyle trait and with our health being better. Basically, what happens when you take over from an AI character is it gives you lifestyle points equal to what they should have done in their lifestyle, and it gives them like an amount. So it just happened that they gave this character the entire whole of body tree when it worked out how much they should have done in their lifetime. So yeah, they might live a little bit longer. Another benefit about whole of body as well, like a specific whole of body, not whole of body benefit, but a benefit of this tree is know thyself. Means that we have 1 year extra on our character's life, and we know when that 1 year is going to be. So we have a moment or two to think. We're not immediately going to die and then move on to our next character. So, I think we have two ways out of this situation. The first is we change who our heir is. The second is that we change who our heir's heir is. Do I have any way of fixing your situation? Well, I would have to enforce a divorce and then remarry my heir. Okay. And that's fine. He does have 2 daughters, so if we forced a divorce, remarried our heir and he had a son, that would fix the issue, right? Because the son would inherit due to male preference inheritance. Yeah, which we do have. Yeah, so that would fix that issue. The other option is that we disinherit our son, and we leave ourselves with our other son, who is currently betrothed. Wait, are you betrothed matrilineally, or... You know what? Screw the betrothal. Right, well, we're going to do that anyway. You're going to marry someone else. But... Oh, also... you're in my court, right? Yeah, that's fine. Also, are you in my court? You are. Right, so we have a daughter as well. Yeah, so the other option is we disinherit you, you take over, and then you just have heirs from that point onwards. I think I want to enforce a divorce anyway. I think this is sensible. How much does it cost to disinherit him? It cost me 75 renown. And I'm getting 1 renown per year, so it'd be 14 years till I have enough renown to disinherit him. Okay, so do we think we're living for 14 years? I don't think that's guaranteed. I know that divorcing is guaranteed, though. Okay, so I'm going to divorce here. So we've now enforced the divorce. You are now getting invited to my court. Right, let's do that. Okay, that's fine. Shadows of Faith Twilight. So in Shadows of Faith Dusk, which means that we get lowered stress gain and lowered piety. Okay. He has arrived in our court. Let's figure this out. Let's start with my son. So my heir. So, we have some different requirements than usual here. Is there anyone who is, what is it, fecund? Nope. Okay. Lustful? Nope. You tell me there's no lustful characters? Okay, in which case there are no fertility... Well, does hail give fertility up? No, it gives health up. Is there not something else that's similar that gives fertility up? I can't remember. There's so many traits in the game. There's something else that gives fertility up. I was scrolling in the hopes it would show me. Of course, it could be a mod I'm thinking of. I think I'm thinking of a mod. Yeah, I think I'm definitely thinking of a mod. Anyway, let's go with this. Let's just do the marriage filter then. Let's do inheritable traits. So, you can either marry her, which gives us an alliance with you, and you have 371 troops, or I get him to marry you, and you're just a little bit younger. Not in line to anything, are you? You're second in line? Wait, are you a monk or something? No, why is your title passing to your daughter? I actually don't know why your title is passing to your daughter. Yes, bypassing your son entirely. No, okay, he's in charge of a temple. Yeah, so he's a priest of some kind. He's not in line to succession, no matter what he is. Okay, I understand. I think he must be a priest of some kind. Anyway, yeah, he must be. Anyway, so skipping to your daughter. So you're second in line, third in line, fourth in line. So we're not gonna run into the same issue again unless there's like a horrible disaster. When's your birthday? Birthday is November. I think I'd go with you. I think that's fine. It gets me an alliance with somebody who's stronger as well. I didn't even realize that initially, but that's good. Okay, let's do that. We will send that through. Next, our daughter needs to marry, as does our other son. Let's marry our other son. The only person who matches is my niece. Yeah, that's fine. There's a 7.3% chance they're inbred. Okay, maybe they'll lose club-footed. Maybe we'll get a positive. That's not the way it works, but you know. Let's go with that. Right. And then, you. You are going to matrilineally marry, because I need options. There's only 2 people available for matrilineal marriage. You second in line? You're second in line and you'll matrilineally marry my daughter? Okay, why? Because he wants to. Oh, he desires an alliance. There's a lot of people in confederations down here now. Have you noticed that? Anyway, let's do this. Oh yeah, just before we move on to other things, I should also mention that the beta for the new patch has come out, from my understanding, and there's a ton of changes, so yeah, we will check them out at some point, but we'll probably check them out when they release, I guess, or yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, rites of passage. This is for my son. My son is paranoid, just, cynical, and rowdy. I don't know. Let's give him the bald head shaving. Yep. Okay, wonderful. That's fine. Okay. What are other options here? Is there anything else we need to do? No, I think we've done what we need to do to fix that. Okay. Let's come down here and let's talk about something else that people have been mentioning. People have been mentioning raiding. And I've been thinking about how... Oh, we also need to choose a lifestyle. But let's talk about raiding first. I've been thinking about how our bartering is really slow for earning money, and people have been talking about doing more raiding, and raiding instead of bartering, but I think that I might have misunderstood the cycle, because it takes so long for barter goods to come up. So what I'm thinking is that what we should do is we should barter... Oh, also China's fallen apart. We should barter with China, because we can't fight them, although we're a little closer now, but we couldn't really fight them before, so we should barter with people we can't fight with, and then we should raid people who we are stronger than. So like, these guys over here, we're probably stronger than them. We should raid them instead of bartering with them. And then we should barter with people like China. I think that makes a lot more sense, actually. So we should barter, come back, re-raise the army, go out, raid with that army, come back. we then have the barter goods. We then barter, come back, and we just do that over and over and over and over again. I think that is a better strategy for us. So that's what we're going to do. Do I want to do learning perks here? Do I care about anything here? Probably care about groom to rule because we're going to die soon-ish. So let's maybe just go majesty, go for groom to rule. That makes sense. Yeah. Let's go. Let's raise some local raiders. New alliance. Love to see that. Faction targets us. Somebody new wants my throne. That's okay. First in line. Heir first in line to inherit Bhutan, not inside your realm. My player heir is the first in line to this title. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking about that it was that my heir's heir, but no, this is absolutely fine. And even if we disinherited him, it would still work, so it would still pass to that heir. Yeah. Also, how our wife's about to die as well. That's good. Right. We have 1,700. We have 300 archers, and the rest are levies. So you are actually probably stronger than me because your guys are all. Sorry, that's your allies. But yeah, you are probably stronger than me too because your guys are men at arms. So is there somebody along here I actually want? Oh, I need to have the army selected to do this. There we go. Somebody along here I actually want to raid. Also, do we want to change our raid intent? I've never looked at raid intents. Really. We probably won't capture if we're going places that have no loot, right? Yeah. Yeah, we probably won't capture if we're going places that have no loot, and then we could raid around here. We just have to pick people who have money, which is everybody, because everyone's bartering. Yeah, okay. I'm going to send you over here to raid. Cool. My courtier has married my daughter. That's fine. You're the one who was closely related. Yes, yes, that's fine. Let's go. Tutor educates child. How many troops do you have, by the way? Not enough. Wonderful. Oh, I can't raid it because it's been recently bartered? Excuse me? Why can I not? I guess because it has no loot. Oh, so if it says recently bartered, you also cannot raid it. Oh. Well, everywhere is recently bartered, though. How about here? Here seems reasonable. Yep. Land on their army and kill them. I raided them. I did not capture anyone, though. Betrothed can marry. We accept. Wonderful. So now my son is married to someone new. And as long as they have a son, we're fine. Okay. Head over here. It's got no loot apparently, but that's okay. We'll raid it anyway. Just damaging relations of random people. We have another person who can be our wet nurse for now. Yep, over here. So basically nothing out of this so far, but we've now raided it. Captured nobody again. Over here. We're being attacked. That's fine. We still have captured nobody. Yep. Wonderful. Okay. Defeating another army on the way past. And another army. We're just causing havoc in this area. Increase our prestige and give the person his milk tooth back. Right. I don't want to fight that army. Let me escape. Here be secrets. Father, you won't believe what I found out about Merdeka. Okay, he's a non-believer. I honestly don't care. Oh, we're raiding currently, I just realized. Oh, we are actively raiding that one. That's okay. Get to the sea. We did not get to the sea. We have been defeated. Alright, we lost our 28 stuff. Oh well, it's fine. It's something to do while we do other stuff. Although that will mean that the faction should be stronger. Although, I guess the faction's not that strong if, like, our whole army gets wiped out and it's not gained any military power whatsoever. Anyway. I've been invited to somebody's funeral. I should hold maybe a funeral for my father, but maybe this is what this is. I'm gonna take the sea route because it's less dangerous. I'm gonna do the same thing on the way back. Let's go. Oh, let's go. I've inherited the chiefdom of Raja Ampat. Why? Because my half-brother died. And my niece died from being ill. Oh. Okay. Son? Oh, I just realized if I land my son, that means that we inherit that or that land comes into our realm. Oh, yeah. We should land our player heir. I'm going to give my player heir the Kapala Barung. Yeah. You cannot be granted the title he does not stand to inherit. But he does stand to inherit it. Doesn't he? No, he doesn't. I could give him the Raja Ampat. Yeah, I guess I'll give you the Raja Ampat for now. That's fine. Okay. Which now means that... Yeah, now means... Actually, nothing's changed because he wasn't in line to inherit that. That's fine. But it now means that he will inherit this. Right? Still. Yeah, Butun. And Butun will then become part of our realm because he's inheriting a county. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. Well, off to the funeral. The way he comes of age, he is a brilliant strategist and a pillager. Oh. Okay. He's actually pretty good in terms of martial. That betrothal can't go through for another 3 years. Okay. Oh, yeah, my son decided to hold a funeral for our father. Also, I was wondering about the hat. I think I figured out what happened with our hat. I think we had this hat because we were the spouse of somebody who was landed. And it didn't change the hat when we got inherited. Because if we look at our father's hat, it's much more impressive, but I think it's because he has the I'm the ruling leader hat, while we have we're the husband of the ruling leader hat, while actually we should have the ruling leader hat as well. But anyway, it's fine. We could probably fix it in the barber shop if I cared that much, but I don't think I do. Let's mourn in our own way, lowering our stress. Relations improved between our two houses because my nephew became friends with my half-brother. That's cool. I'll lose some stress. I will lose some stress. Then I will take the chance at some legitimacy, which I got. Fantastic. Then I'll lose some stress. Lose some more stress. I'm not giving him my Pilgrim's Guide. I'll join in the Offerings of Libation, which now means that our legitimacy is level 3. Fantastic. We're now getting bonuses from our legitimacy, which is pretty nice. It's nice to have. Also lowers our short range duration, which we'll probably have right now with vassals. And from dust to dust. It's the end of our funeral. Okay. Oh, I didn't click disband all? Wait, where's my army? Wait, it retreated all the way over there? Oh, never mind. Or is that because I inherit? No, that must be because I inherited something. Yeah, that must be the army I inherited. Nope, not going to do the derelict ship event. We've finished that building here. Oh, cool. In Saran. Okay. I could upgrade it again, apparently. I don't think I need to. But we now have an increased maximum domain limit. But I don't actually have enough stewardship to increase our domain limit at all right now. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe I'll just increase the stilted granaries. Yeah. Let's increase the stilted granaries right now. Right. I don't really have any troops currently, so let's just unpause. Cool. Tutors educating children. That's all fine. Okay. Social manipulation. So we can manipulate my half-brother. He is brave, trusting, and just. So we will give him tasks which were impossible to complete. And we have got our hook on him. Wonderful. And a new diplomacy perk. We'll grab Heart of the Family. Close family now like me better. Why do you want to have this faction? Oh, this is what I was looking for. This one. You want to have the faction because personality and higher opinion of claimant. Ah, so if his opinion of us goes higher, then that'll probably kill it. Okay, and it will be going higher over time, right? Oh, he doesn't like that we broke the betrothal. I see. Okay, well that doesn't really matter too much. Short reign is -5, so that'll be burning off as well, which is quite nice. Okay. Continue waiting for our troops to reinforce. Courtier became a Grey Eminence? My nephew became a Grey Eminence, huh? Okay. He actually looks like a fantastic heir. He's not, you know, in the line of succession, but he's a fantastic heir. Okay. Cool. How's my son doing at getting another child? Oh wait, there we go. We have a grandson. Problem solved. Thank you very much to whoever in the comments pointed that out. That would have been so much more difficult to solve on my next character. But yes, thank you very much. Appreciate that a lot. Okay. Call to war? Want me to join the Morenene Bhutan subjugation war? My wife would like me to join a war against her enemies. Yeah, I accept. This is actually like a war for our land, effectively. Let's do it. Let's go speed 4. Let's have a look at this war. We have more troops of us being on the, like, in it, so let's send our troops all the way over here. Okay. Another ally joined the enemy, but we still have more troops. Why are you fighting without us? Why are you taking the taking the crossing penalty and fighting with this without us? Wait, there is no crossing penalty? Oh, never mind. That's fine. No, I'm not going to convert to that. I don't know why they're fighting without their allies, but, you know. That's, at least they didn't take a crossing penalty. Did they completely wipe their army? Yes. Yes, they did. Wonderful. Well, I have to land here. You have to join me in this fight. You have to join me in this fight. Join me. Standing in the Banda Sea. I see that. Can you join me? We're winning the battle. Can you join me? Land. Land. Now they're landing to fight this other army. Is it because I fought an army that technically... my level of fame went up. Is it because I fought an army that technically is not in their war? No. Who did I fight? Did I just fight some raiders or something? Must have just fought some random raiders or something, or... No, that was a fight in this war. So why did they not... I don't really understand why they didn't join. Why they are joining this one. But okay, whatever. We won. I did it. Okay, you. Oh. Hantoism. An innumerable army of villages worship and propitiate T8, an immeasurable array of spirits, both malicious and benevolent. Huh? Okay. What a description that doesn't really explain what the religion is. Do I want to recruit you? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. We're going to stand on the war goal a little bit. Where's their army? So their army's mostly destroyed. So yeah, if we stand on the war goal, we'll be fine, I think. I could siege their one. They only have one holding, right? Yeah, let's go siege their one holding. Hopefully these guys come with us. What are you doing? Attacking war target in Bhutan. No, you're not. You're standing there doing nothing. Speed 5. I have a grandson who's been born to my daughter. I don't really understand what they were doing. Now we're in a siege war. 7 months versus 6 months. Okay, well we should win that in theory. 6 months versus 4 months. Yeah. My chancellor died of old age. Well, my half-brother can be my chancellor now, and he's a powerful vassal. That might actually kill the faction. Oh, it was a different... that's our brother, not our half-brother. My mistake. Anyway. Right. We are now infirm. We're about to die. Yep, our health is poor. Your health is also poor. Okay. Well, I believe we have just won the war. Any second now. Any second now. We have just won the war. I'm going to walk over here, but we've won the war already. Thank you. Right. We have done great work for them. We'll disband. That's looking good. Okay. How did you get an eye patch? I mean, I guess because he hurt his eye, but like... Okay. And we have a granddaughter who's of our dynasty as well. We really need like another son, but yeah, this is not the end of the world. Greetings, High Chieftain Dharma Siksa of Papua. I think it might be in the best interest of our realms to arrange a meeting of our heirs. Yeah, let's do it. Blooming friendship. We're inviting our player heir to meet his player heir. We'll spend the 75 gold to influence the meeting. Mullah is met with all pomp and circumstance appropriate for such a distinguished guest. He will remain in the chiefdom of Shran for several weeks, during which he and Wanua will get to know each other better. So I can give you gifts, or I can make sure to help my son and heir. I'm going to try to make sure to help my son and heir. I did not. Okay. My other son can marry my niece. That's acceptable. Okay. Carrying on. It's time for Mullah to the time for Mullah to return home has finally arrived. What is truly irritating about this entire affair is that I was not even able to learn much from it. Oh, okay. I would love to get groomed to rule before we die. I think that would be good, because then we can give our heir a little boost. But other than that, I think I'm pretty happy with us dying right now. Right. Increase control over here. And chill. We're basically still waiting for our levies to reinforce a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately, we're still kind of waiting for them before we head out. We got a max number of barter goods? I don't think so. I think our max number of barter goods is basically just how much we can bring back from a single trip. So that's fine. Okay. Continue chilling, just chilling a little bit. My half-sister's been quarreling with her niece for days. Just now I can overhear them arguing in the next room over. Unbelievable. How can a scullion like you believe that you are the ideal manifestation of the Quanin family virtues? I'm clearly far more deserving of that distinction. She's not even in House Quanin. No fighting in the family. As I walk into the room, she turns to face me. I'm glad you're here, Dharma Siksa. Won't you please talk some sense into your niece, Utami? She's been completely unreasonable. I'm going to say you're both acting like petulant children. See how that goes. I guess nothing happened from that event. Okay, cool. Is my wife really not dying anytime soon? You kind of get the feeling that she should, given that she's been like on low health for ages, but... Anyway. Ooh, a flaw of character. Once I have departed this world, my son and heir shall rule in my stead. Unfortunately, rumor of Wawa's something have been spread around my court. It makes me wonder if he will manage to retain my vassal support once I'm gone. Well, we can rectify his flaw, which must be his sadistic or impatient. Wawa has agreed to let me mentor him, even though his enthusiasm is somewhat lacking. I fear his vices are deeply set, but a truly eye-opening experience might make him realize the folly of his ways. It's going to be difficult for him to have an eye-opening experience. What should we do? He needs to work on his compassion. We'll venture into the streets and talk to the poor. I'm delighted to see the changes in Wawa. While he was disinterested at first, the tales of those poor creatures we met seemed to have stirred something in his heart. On our way home, he sat in silent contemplation and has not seemed quite so cold-hearted since. Yes, obviously I'd love him to have compassionate. Out of the options, I would definitely love compassionate now. So went straight from callous to compassionate. That's good. That's very good. It's also the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.